Let's switch over to MWT, Maintenance of Wakefulness Test. Who can give me one or two pointers regarding MWT? What is it? What's the definition? Or why is it called Maintenance of Wakefulness Test? What is this study about?
Isn't it to so that just to see if the patient can stay awake?
Correct? Yep. To check if the patient can stay awake. Maintenance of Wakefulness Test. So what happens, these patients they're not coming in for their very first study. Typically, these patients have been studied before. So what happens is that when a patient is diagnosed with a sleep disorder, whether it's sleep apnea, or they might have insomnia or excessive daytime sleepiness, or maybe narcolepsy, then they're placed on treatment or therapy. Once they are placed on therapy, the patients, especially those who are medicated, right? The doctors can order an MWT. MWT is done during the day, right? But instead of doing naps, you do, what's the proper term?
Trials? Yeah.
Yes, trials, okay? You're going to do trials, so 4 to 5 trials. And each trial is 40 minutes, right? 40 minutes. MSLT is 20 minutes, right? So MWT, you have the patient sitting up on the bed and you will partially or completely close their door, but you have a small light, like a night light. So it's not pitch black, but the patient will sit there and they cannot do strenuous activities, right? They just have to sit there. And what you're doing is you're recording them to see if they'll ever fall asleep. So you're trying to measure if they stay awake or if they'll have a sleep latency. So this came out of the exam recently. It asked about MWT and what was one of the parameters that is important for an MWT. And one of the answers were sleep latency, because the patients cannot have a sleep the patient should not be falling asleep. So if you have a sleep latency, that means the patient from lights out until the N1 sleep, they did fall asleep within 40 minutes. And if that happens, that means that the medication or the intervention is not enough, right? This is to confirm if the medication or the intervention is enough to treat the patient's symptoms. But if they still fall asleep, then it means that the intervention should be either increase in dosage or maybe do a retitration, etc. They don't do it too much with apnea patients. However, if the patient have complex insomnia, and so the patients have CPAP, the patients will be on CPAP because of their OSA, but then they'll be placed on CBTI and with medication for their insomnia. So this patient's on PAP with medication. So once they put that together, the doctors want to do a follow-up, right?